All right, in this example, we're going to carry on and move on to our savings little program. So the logic there is just simply if we typed in $1,000, it's going to multiply it by 1.25, which is a constant, and give us the result of $1,012.50 per year. If that was, let's say, an APR of 1.25% on a savings account. All right, now to do that, again, before I make a mistake again here, let's go back in here and change the text box. We're going to call that savings or saving. I guess just plural. And let's go back into this control right here. And this is our saving. And I'll make this one a label. And finally, our command button right there. Take out the word button and put in button. All right. So all of our controls here. This one right here, we're not referring to it in any way, so it's just a label. We're going to be coding this, so we don't need to do that. Let's go in here, double click on calculate, and here it is. There's a button called calculate, and in this example here, again, we're going to follow this this DACO model, and again, because we're doing a number here, we probably should do the try catch. So this is something we need to think about every time that we've got numbers in here that we want to catch for errors. We can think about that. If we don't put it in and we type in an error, well, obviously the functionality of your program is not going to work properly. All right, so from there, let's go in and let's declare our variables. And again, this is you'll start to see the pattern repeating here, so it should be becoming easier and easier. So we've got something that we've got a variable here, and then we've got an output value right here, and we've also got this constant now here. Let's start off with our values. So our savings, we don't know how much money we're talking about savings. So to be on the safe side, I'm going to use a variable type here called double. It's a very large data type, save a lot of, and I'm going to call it calc. Just abbreviated is fine. And then I'm going to put in a comma. I'm going to need another one for what is my total savings. So I'm going to go savings, and that's it for my two declared variable types there. Now, in this example, we're looking specifically at calculating a constant, which is going to be 1.25. So to do that, we're going to declare a variable as a constant. We use this reserve word here called const, and then we give it what type of variable is it. It's a double type, and it's called, I'm going to call it the interest rate. Very long word here. And I'm using all capitals because all capitals is kind of a naming convention for constants. And the constant's always going to be the same, so I'm going to type in the actual value. So I'm going to go 0.0125. That's the decimal equivalent to 1.25%. And there we go. So that's how you would declare a constant in this case. All right, let's go in here and assign. So if we're going to assign, you got to think the only thing that's being inputted is savings. So let's go in here and let's take our savings and let's assign it from the text box called savings, right? But remember, that's going to be entered in as a text box. We have to make sure we parse it into a double type, and we're going to parse it, and we're going to parse specifically what? It's a text box for savings. There we go. And it's the text property. And hit the tab key and then finish it off. So that should look familiar to you as well. We're going to take whatever gets entered into the text box savings.text, and we're going to parse it into a double, and we're going to assign it to the saving double type. So this is all double, and we're going to make it equal to a double. So they have to equal. If you don't, you're going to come up with an error. For example, if I was to type a string in here, you know, the computer's going to say, hey, I can't parse that into a string. It's got to be double. Otherwise, we're going to get an error message. All right, so we'll cut the video off and we'll pick it up again in the next video.